Card visual is used to simply show a value to your visualization or to a report, right? Just go to a report view. Under this visualization section will be there. Here under the fifth row, first visualization is your card. Just click on it and it will get inserted into your report. You can drag it anywhere into your report, and from these highlighted edges you can increase or decrease its size, right? If you see here, we have fields section enabled here, right? You have to just drag any of the field from your query here. Let's say I just want to display the overall sales, so I can just drag it here and drop it into my field section. So by default it is showing sum of sales, so this is called the summarization. This way, this is just a simple card, and this card is displaying my value. Here if you go to this drop down, click on it, you will see different kinds of aggregations here. So by default Power BI reads as sum. You can just check average here, so it will show you the average of the visualization. So this average calculates all the average of all the values from the column, right? Here you can check for minimum value, so the minimum value of sales will be displayed here. You can go with maximum, then maximum sales value will be shown. You can click on count number of sales values, the number of values in the sales column it will show, right? If you go with count distinct, then number of unique values of the sales column will be visible. Now we have some more functions: variance, median, standard deviation. So whatever you want to show, just click on this drop down arrow and check that particular aggregation. So I am using sum of sales. Now just to format this visualization, we used to go to this format your visuals pane. Card is are the simplest KPI or simplest visualization we have into the Power BI, right? Here the call out value is this value whichever is showing here. So here you can change the font family, right? You can increase or decrease the font size. 8 is the minimum font size and you can increase to it. You can change the color, correct? Or let's say this pink color, right? You can just change the display unit. Power BI has the default functionality to read the values in the column and set any display unit here likewise. So here you can set to none, right? A full value will be visible here this way, correct? You can change it to thousands, right? You can, as per your requirement, you can change the display unit, correct? You can change the number of decimal places here, or you can set it to zero as well. You can change your decimal places here, correct? If this visualization is smaller than the value, then this wrap text is used to wrap it as dot dot dot. If you turn it on off, right, this way. So if you click on reset to default, then the default formatting of this card will be displayed. Category label, this label below sum of sales is the category label. If you turn it off, this will be hidden. If you turn it on, you can just format it right. Font as of this font formattings, correct? You can change the font color here. I am as of now keeping it. If you want to reset to the default formatting of this category label, you can click on this reset to default button. As of now, I am just turning off this category label. If you go to general, you will see properties. Under the properties, you can change the height and width. Let's say I am keeping the height as 250. Height will be increased. The width, let's say 340, right? Increased. Position, you can change the position, let's say horizontally 10 pixel. 10 pixel space will be left from left, right? If I keep it 10 from vertical, then 10 pixel space will be leaving from top, correct? If I turn on the title, then we can set the title here. Let's say total sales. This way the title is added here. Now You can change the heading style here, you can change the font formatting. Just make sure that the best practice here is to keep the formatting of this both the values, the font family of both the things title and this value same, right? Here I am changing the title color here, let's say again this dark pink color, right? Change the background color, let's say light pink color. Correct. We can also align it horizontally. By default it is left, we can align it to center or right. Correct. So you can also turn on the subtitles, and you can add some subtitles here. Correct. And same way likewise you can add formatting here. So I am turning it off from now. Divider, if you turn this divider on, then there will be 1 pixel line of this gray color will be added here between this title and this value, right? You can increase its width. Correct. You can change the color of this line, let's say again the dark pink color. You can just go to effects to change the background color and visual border. Let's say I am keeping the background color as this light pink, right? You can increase the transparency, or we can change it to some other color, gray color, right? You can increase or decrease the transparency. If you see, we don't have any border here and we have sharp edges, right? We can do the formatting for visual borders as well inside the effects. If you turn visual border on, then by default black color will be added to the border. You can change the color from here, let's say again the dark pink color, right? We can increase the width of this border. Correct. And we can make the borders rounded, let's say from here, or you can just increase from the scale here. Correct. This way. So our card is this, like this. You can change the formatting, update the formatting. Here for data format, as we have sales, so we the sales amount is always in the currency format, so you can change the format to currency. So a dollar symbol will be added, right? Here you can change the currency format from, for whatever the country's data you have, you can change the symbol for that particular country. Let's say by default it is for US, you can change to other countries, right? If uh, you can just here go with decimal places here, right? Header icons. So if you see, we have these header icons here. By default these header icons will always be visible in Power BI desktop, right? But if this is toggled on, this header icon is toggled on, then these header icons will always be visible in Power BI service. But if you turn it off, then they got disappeared, right? If it is on, then you can change the color formatting of these header icons as well. Let's say again this pink color, dark pink border, the icon color you can change, right? You can increase or decrease the transparency of these header icons also. Also you can choose what header icons you want to display and what to hide. Correct. If you see, if we hover over this value, we don't see any tooltip here. Tooltip means if we hover over this value, then some information should be visible. So if I turn on the tooltip, then the same information is visible to us, sum of sales, right? But the same information, displaying same information on the tooltip is not good. So we can hide it. But if you are turning it on, then you can change the font family, font size. Correct. You can change the label color, you can change the value color, right? Under the background section you can change the background color also of this tooltip. You can also increase the transparency. So this way